Former USA men's national team coach and current San Jose Earthquakes head coach said, I think by 2027 or 2026, our league, MLS, is going to be prepared to take on some of these great players who are in their prime. He's basically saying that after the 2026 World Cup, with all the hype that's going to come with the tournament, MLS is going to become one of the most attractive leagues in the world for top talent to play in. And I think he's likely correct here, and here's why. The United States of America is already an incredibly attractive place for people to live, especially for athletes. We've already seen that, for example, with Lionel Messi wanting to go to Miami. He turned down a contract from Saudi Arabia that was worth way, way more than what he's making in MLS because he likes the lifestyle of living in Miami. And there are dozens of other European, South American, and other top soccer players around the world that hold similar views. Also, MLS, while it's not there yet, has been incrementally improving and also being willing to pay more. After the World Cup and the spark in popularity that world soccer is going to get in the United States, that's going to carry over to MLS, and MLS is likely going to increase the salary cap, loosen some of the roster rules, and take advantage of the moment. And yes, this means they are going to be signing current top players in their prime. And while the old retirement league narrative, I don't think it will ever go away because it's never actually been about a realistic reflection of what the league actually is. It's just been an insult for anti-MLSers to call the MLS at any given point in time. The reality is that MLS teams, for the most part, have been signing more young and up-and-coming players in their primes or developing from South America and elsewhere for those designated player roles. Players like Messi and Busquets are actually the exception, not the norm anymore. However, in 2026, it's not going to be the 30-year-old European or South American. It's going to be the 25 or 26-year-old South American, and we're probably going to buy them from one of the top leagues in Europe. So, where will MLS rank in those next 3-4 years right after the World Cup? I'm not exactly sure. I think in the upcoming MLS 2025 season, we could see the MLS go from being the 9th best league in the world to being the 8th or 7th best league in the world, which would mean overtaking potentially the Belgian league and the Portuguese league even. But we have to wait and see. On the optimistic end, I think the MLS could easily crack into the top 5. On the less optimistic end, I think it will be competing with Brazil for that 6th best place in the world. However, the reality is this. MLS in American soccer has so many advantages over most of the rest of the world when it comes to running a professional sports league. It has one disadvantage, and that is soccer is not as popular as our other mainstream sports here in America. But the good news is that changes. Before the 1960s, baseball was by far the most popular sport in America. Now, baseball is actually only marginally more popular than soccer is in America. And soccer looks like it's going to surpass baseball in popularity. And with something like the World Cup, which is going to put all the eyes in the world on America and American soccer, we could see an increase of popularity of soccer that we have never seen before, at least not since 1994. And with that, the one aspect of American soccer that's been lacking, mainstream public interest, might no longer be lacking. And we could see MLS become one of the top leagues in the world, and USA men's national team not just will be competing at the highest levels, they could be winning World Cups in the future, along with USA women's national team that are going to win multiple World Cups as well.